So we are going to resume with the Bengals. So the plan is, even though someone was a legend and came in here, thanks for the follow, by the way, whoever that was. I updated the chat. Let me know if you guys like that. I guess the follow thing covers up the chat. I kind of think I should change that. Hang on a second. We're going to just keep rolling with the Bengals here until my roster's done. And then I'll do another franchise stream with my roster, and then I'll also kick launch. I like that. We'll just put that there. We'll get one of my traditional rebuilds on YouTube going, where I actually edit it up, record it offline without you losers commenting all the time. So we are coming off our first win of the season. You're Daniel on YouTube. Well, thanks for clarifying that. Fins up. There's 2 fins ups that watch this Twitch, so that is good to know. So we have had a pretty interesting season so far. We lost our first 2 games, but those are 2 games I kind of expected to lose, at Miami and against a good Eagles team, but then we bounced back and beat the Steelers. So we're going to play the Cowboys here. What was the worst ranking in the top 100? I would say that Jason Pierre-Paul. So we got negotiations. We got at Dallas. Let's do our training. Since I've developed Joe Mixon into an elite running back in Madden, hopefully he has a breakout year in real life. I am not going to count on that. I hope he does because I like Joe Mixon, but the Bengals are kind of in a bad way right now. Their left guard retired. Their first round pick is out for the year. AJ Green's out for an extended period of time. I am not overly optimistic about the Bengals. No Chris Harris in the top 100 is, yeah, he should be in there. We are going to emphasize rest over preparation. We've had a couple tough weeks here. No Bills players in the top 100. I mean, Jerry Hughes for his last season should be in the top 100. But that's about it. First stream. Sad PSU fan. Why are you sad? Because, I just did run stopper for Carl Lawson. Shoot. Oh, well. He could use a little help in the run defense. He's good enough. He does have 65 block sheds, so that's not the end of the world. We're going to have a power rusher for Andrew Brown. I understand no Denzel Ward. He was a rookie. He missed some time. I get it. He should have been on the cusp, though. All right, X Factor stuff. I'm not really too worried about that. So let's play the moments this week. How about that? We're going to kind of pick and choose where we want to get involved here. At Dallas, this is a tough schedule this year. So the plan here, we're going to stream for about 2 hours. So we're going to go till about 10:30. And then I'm going to play Ultimate Team at the end of this for like a half hour. Because I know not everyone likes Ultimate Team. I've never been a big Ultimate Team guy either. But I have a bunch of packs to open from the Superstar Edition. I'm not paying attention. I'm going to call timeout. Myles Garrett's on the Cowboys. Yeah, that's from the guy that came in and blew up the Browns. We're just going to have to imagine that. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Red Hawk. You man. We're going to have to go with the narrative that John Dorsey lost his mind and traded away all his players in a full, like, John Hinkie rebuild style. That's the only way we can save the narrative here, is that the Browns were the Browns and continued to just fall apart as an organization. AJ Green, baby. Nice throw, Tua. I have not listened to Around the NFL podcast, but I almost tweeted out yesterday that... okay, we got a second. I'm not really paying attention to the play of the moments. I'm just kind of playing all the moments. Maybe we should just do that. What was I just saying? A little distracted by this game here. Someone help me out. What was I just talking about before I lost my train of thought? Alright, here's a little drag. Oh, man. Holding, though? Oh, some tweet. Yeah, I was going to tweet out... Oh, podcast. We were talking about podcasts. Because I'm working on the roster, I need podcasts galore. And there's only, sometimes I get sick of... Oh, God. Dalton Schultz. So I will probably start listening to Around the NFL. Last night I was going through the NFL Network Top 100. Third down. I kind of like just doing play the moments. Come on, Tua. There you go. Way to lay out for it. God, Myles Garrett on the Cowboys would be terrifying. Him and... Although, good luck paying for all that. I had nowhere to go with the football on that. I hate the 4 verticals that have the running back that just sits down there. I'd much rather he go on the... What's up, A Lisbon? Oh, there you go, Mixon. Let's go. What a run. All right. I like the new chat box. It's a lot easier to see with Madden. All right, this turned into a good football game here with the play the moment style. Tyus Bowser's in there. Do we have an injury? Finally, a sack. Let's go. Gino. Oh, yeah, I played NCAA 14. NCAA 14 is a big reason, as I'm sure it is with many of you guys, why I like football so much. NCAA 14 was so good. Screen. Oh. I was actually just thinking about NCAA today, about how much I would love to do a series on it, but I don't even own it anymore. It's one of the biggest regrets I have in my life is selling. Oh, God. All right, he stepped out of bounds. I sold it for like $35 to GameStop because I didn't realize that I was going to miss it so much. That was such a bad mistake. Khalil to the Jets. I have not had much of a reaction to that, so good question. Matt Khalil, we thought he had retired. He did not. I mean, he did, but now he's coming out of it. It's a big need for the Jets, and I like the signing. Someone who wants to see Sam Darnold succeed, I'm excited about it. Now, he did have some pretty major injuries. If I'm wrong, I think he played banged up for most of last season and really did not play at a high level at all. So anytime that happens, I'm a little worried that it's just a cash grab, especially because it was a pretty big contract. It's not like he's coming in for he's not coming in here for like $2 million on like a veteran trying to come and win a Super Bowl. Like, oh my God. 2 superstar X Factor pass rushers. Which, by the way, in our online league, TFGO, we are taking it away from every pass rusher except for Fletcher Cox, Aaron Donald, and Khalil Mack, because the superstar X Factor pass rusher is ridiculous. Oh God, Tua. Which, by the way, another thing I was thinking about today was how excited I am for how well TFG plays. TFG Plays, my new YouTube channel, can't speak, has been doing. Oh God, that's a pick. Byron Jones was all over that. Byron Jones was all over that in route. But yeah, the new YouTube channel's been doing so well. You guys have been watching this on YouTube, the post-stream episodes of the rebuild, which has been so awesome. It's really fun to just hang out and then be able to upload the series. But I am so excited for what that new channel means for my online leagues, because I'm in TFGO, and then for those of you familiar with the Stick to Football Bleacher Report podcast with Matt Miller, I am in their like online franchise community. Now, Matt Miller's not in that league, but that's a fun league, and I will be streaming every game of both of those leagues. And then not just that, but I'm going to upload every game as a series, and I might even have time to do little like 2 or 3 minute updates, like a midway point update of just updating the state of the league and stuff. So I'm really excited for what that means. I think it's going to offer a place for people to just kind of follow the leagues a little easier. So that'll be nice. Oh God, Tua, that was a terrible throw. You didn't even give Boyd a chance to catch that. Micah Parsons, he's Penn State, right? He's still at Penn State. No? Is he the linebacker or is he the edge rusher? I forget. You'll have to remind me, but I do recognize that name. Gosh, this pass rush. He's what? He's the linebacker or the edge rusher? Oh, terrible throw. Oh, another pick? God, why did I throw that? Outside linebacker as in like off ball or edge rush? I think they're a 4-3, but they kind of run a little bit of everything. God, this isn't even fun playing against 2 superstar X Factors. We're gonna mix this up because I can't do this. This is too stressful playing against 2 superstar X Factors that are way overpowered. That in future rebuilds will not, 2 guys that will not have superstar X Factor, because the edge rusher or just the superstar pass rusher in general is too overpowered. I can't handle that. We're gonna play the rest of this defense and hope that the offense can play better without us. Oh gosh, Amari Cooper. Is Zeke hurt? Thank you, Gino. And he's young, right? Parsons, he's like a sophomore. I actually do a lot of Penn State games for PFF, so I'm pretty familiar with their defense. They've had a lot of good linebackers. They've had Kabinda. I feel like I'm forgetting someone else. I thought Kabinda was going to be a player, but he hasn't really done anything. Make the tackle, Trevathan. There you go. No, Parsons a good player though. I like Yas Uter Gross Matos or whatever the hell his name is. He's gonna be a good prospect. Little skinny, but I like him a lot. He is probably gonna be a first-round pick next year. Reminds me a little bit of a different player, but oh god, we totally whiffed on that. A little bit like Brian Burns from last year out of Florida State. What teams do I mostly do for PFF? NFL, I'm kind of all over the place. College, I last year had Penn State and University of Minnesota was primarily the two teams I did. This year I'll be doing Clemson. Moving up in the world, we got Clemson this year. Not sure if I'll be Clemson defense or Clemson offense, but either way, I'll be looking at a lot of NFL talent that way. Make a play, get the ball out. Yes, Gino. Big. Oh, Dunlap, let's go. He gets out of there. Block for me, boys. Come on, Carlos. Yeah, he's getting caught. Oklahoma State. Nah, man. Big 12 football is painful for PFF because they run so many plays. The games get so... I don't want to do that. I like ACC, SEC, and Big 10. I try to stay away from Big 12 if I can because the Big 12, they run a lot of plays. It's fun to watch, but the name of the edge rusher from Wisconsin, I do not know. Wisconsin, they run a very multiple defense. A lot of their edge guys over the last few years, like Vince Beagle, the guy that plays for Wisconsin, Jacobs, TJ Edwards, like even TJ Watt, like all those guys in college. The Dolphins got a guy this year too from Wisconsin. All those guys are kind of that Belichickian outside linebacker where they're just like not elite in any regard, but are lengthy dudes that can play off-ball linebacker, 4-3 under. Oh, nice hit. By the way, we took the lead. So good job, Tua. Let's get off the field here. Let's put Renell Wren in there. See if he can get a little pass rush. We're going to use... No, not on Zach Martin. Oh, he got it. Damn. I even hit SWAT. Yeah, that's how I discovered Blake Cashman, was doing all those Minnesota games. I seriously don't remember a linebacker having that big of an impact on a college game that I'm consistently having an impact. Like I wasn't just saying all that shit about Blake Cashman because he ran a 4.5 or because I'm from Minnesota. Like I legitimately think Blake Cashman was a first-round prospect. And if he fell because of injury stuff, then that's outside of my hands. But I'm telling you guys, if Blake Cashman is healthy, he will be an all-pro linebacker in the NFL. He's so smart. God, he caught that? Damn. I honestly think Blake wow, this offense is playing well today. Despite all, I'm glad we switched away from playing offense because it has not worked. And we created some turnovers too. He was, in my opinion, smarter in terms of like directing. Gosh, Dalton Schultz out here having a day. He was the leader of that defense, like signal caller. Like, is a guy that you knew was going to come in right away and be a captain of your defense type of guy. You could tell he was fast on tape, but I had no idea it was 4.5 fast. And he's not like Deion Jones. Like, he's not 220 pounds. He's 235 pounds. Like, he's a man. I just can't believe he fell. Like, I don't know if it's just because he's white or what. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Avery Williamson get traded from the Jets because Blake Cashman's so good. And Avery Williams, not a bad player by any means. You're also from Minnesota, Z-Men? ZM? Where are you, Zim? Sorry, it's really far from my face. I butcher all of these names, so it's nothing personal. Alright, come on, let's get a turnover. I know we keep running cover 3, but I don't trust the man coverage. Zeke must be hurt. That's a break. Oh no, Tony Pollard. Start a sports network with Strong Opinion Sports. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of time and resources away from what I'm currently doing, but can you imagine like me, Strong Opinion Sports, and like Brett Coleman just having our own sports network? I took my hand off the controller, the most important play of this. Whoops. Terrible timing on my end to have a sip of coffee. Maybe we can still get a pick. Alright, we got to play offense now. I doubt we can lead this thing against these two superstar pass rushers with our offensive line, but let's bunker down and try to get it done. So we're going to put John Ross out there. Let's see what we can do. Another Twitch Prime. I appreciate you guys. If you got that Twitch Prime, you send it my way. I appreciate it. Oh, he's got space. Oh, the juke. We got to go, boys. We got to go. Go get it, Green. All right, that's fine. That's Jeez, we've thrown 4 picks today. I guess we did throw 3 myself, didn't I? What's up, A List BN? Oh God, Leighton Vander Esch. Holy balls! He just pressed AJ Green with off coverage. Yikes. Well, we're 1-3. This schedule's been like impossible. Why has our schedule been so hard, man? We've had Philly and Dallas. We had at Miami, which we should have won, but... And then we had to play Pittsburgh. Just call you ESBN. Alright. Not Tua's best game. A 5 interception rookie game there. John Ross playing well, though. John Ross has been that dude this year. Billings had 2 sacks.